Yasodhananda Braja Janaranja Yasodhananda Braja Janaranja Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Gopinata Radha Gopinata Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Shri Radhe Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Shri Radhe Jaya Lalita Vishaka 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 Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya 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 Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Vipureshwara Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sundari Pasachadesatarini Oma Jnana Timirandasya Ganam Jnana Salakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadama Gati Swapadam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vikamtam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakam Vikamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisabhanu Sute Pranamami Hari Priya Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva ca Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 We continue reading today in the first canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 3. Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Text number 24. Hare Krishna. Tata kalau sampravrite samohaya suradvisham buddho namnanjana suta kikateshu bhavishyate Tata kalo sampravrite samohaya suradvisham buddho namnanjana suta kikateshu bhavishyati Tata kalau sampravrite samohaya suradvisham buddho namnanjana suta kikateshu bhavishyati
Tata kalo sampravrite
Samohaya Suradvisham
buddho namnanjana suta
Vikateshu Bhavishyati Tata kalo sampravrite Samohaya Suradvisham Buddho namnanjana sutaha Kikateshu Bhavishyati
Okay. Tata. Thereafter. Kalau. The age of Kali. Sampravrite. Having ensued. Samohaya. For the purpose of deluding. Sura. The theists. Dvisham. Those who are envious. Buddha. Lord Buddha. Nam. Of the name. Anjana Sutta. Whose mother was Anjana. Kikateshu. In the province of Gaya. Bihar,
Bihar,
Bhavishyati,
Bhavishyati,
will take place.
will take place.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada came. Then, in the beginning of Kali Yuga, the Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana, in the province of Gaya, just for the purpose of deluding those who are envious of the faithful deists. Purport. Lord Buddha, a powerful incarnation of the personality of Godhead, appeared in the province of Gaya, Bihar, as a son of Anjana, and he preached his own conception of non-violence and deprecated even the animal sacrifices sanctioned in the Vedas. At the time when Lord Buddha appeared, the people in general were atheists and preferred animal flesh to anything else. On the plea of Vedic sacrifice, every place was practically turned into a slaughterhouse, and animal killing was indulged in unrestrictedly. Lord Buddha preached non-violence, taking pity of the poor animals. He preached that he did not believe in the tenets of the Vedas and the stress and adverse psychological effects incurred by animal killing. Less intelligent men of the age of Kali, who had no faith in God, followed his principle, and for the time being, they were trained in moral discipline and non-violence. The preliminary steps for proceeding further on the path of God realization. He deluded the atheists because such atheists who followed his principles did not believe in God, but they kept their absolute faith in Lord Buddha, who himself was the incarnation of God. Thus, the faithless people were made to believe in God in the form of Lord Buddha. That was the mercy of Lord Buddha. He made the faithless faithful to him. Killing of animals before the advent of Lord Buddha was the most prominent feature of the society. People claim that these were Vedic sacrifices. When the Vedas are not accepted through the authoritative disciplic succession, the casual readers of the Vedas are misled by the flowery language of that system of knowledge. In the Bhagavad Gita, a comment has been made in such foolish scholars, Abhipaschita, the foolish scholars of Vedic literature who do not care to receive the transcendental message through the transcendental realized sources of the cyclic succession, are sure to be bewildered. To them, the ritualistic ceremonies are considered to be all in all. They have no depth of knowledge. According to the Bhagavad Gita 15:15, Vijay Sasarvayat Aham Eva Vidya. The whole system of the Vedas is to lead one gradually to the path of the Supreme Lord. The whole theme of Vedic literature is to know the Supreme Lord, the individual soul, the cosmic situation, and the relation between all these items. When the relation is known, the relative function begins, and as a result of such a function, the ultimate goal of life, or going back to Godhead, takes place in the easiest manner. Unfortunately, unauthorized scholars of the Vedas become captivated by the purificatory ceremonies only, and natural progress is thereby checked. To such bewildered persons of atheistic propensity, Lord Buddha is the emblem of theism. He therefore first of all wanted to check the habit of animal killing. The animal killers are dangerous elements in the path going back home to Godhead. There are two types of animal killers. The soul is also sometimes called the animal or the living entity, living being. Therefore, both the slaughterer of animals and those who have lost their identity of soul are animal killers. Maharaj Parikshit said that only the animal killer cannot relish the transcendental message of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, if people are to be educated to the path of Godhead, they must be taught first and foremost to stop the process of animal killing, as I've mentioned. It is nonsensical to say that animal killing has nothing to do with spiritual realization. By this dangerous theory, many so-called sannyasis have sprung up by the grace of Kali Yuga, who preach animal killing under the garb of the Vedas. The subject matter has already been discussed in the conversation between Lord Chaitanya and Mulana Chand Kazi Shahid. The animal sacrifice, as stated in the Vedas, is different from the unrestricted animal killing in the slaughterhouses. Because the asuras, or the so-called scholars of Vedic literatures, put forward the evidence of animal killing in the Vedas. Lord Buddha superficially denied the authority of the Vedas. This rejection of the Vedas by Lord Buddha was adopted in order to save people from the vice of animal killing, as well as to save the poor animals from the slaughtering process of their big brothers who clamor for universal brotherhood, peace, justice, and equity. There is no justice when there is animal killing. Lord Buddha wanted to stop it completely, and therefore his cult of ahimsa was propagated not only in India but also outside the country. Technically, Lord Buddha's philosophy is called atheistic because there is no acceptance of the Supreme Lord, and because that system of philosophy denied the authority of the Vedas. But that is an act of camouflage by the Lord. Lord Buddha is the incarnation of Godhead. As such, he is the original propounder of Vedic knowledge. He therefore cannot reject the Vedic philosophy, but he rejected it outwardly because the Suradvisa, or the demons, were always envious of the devotees of Godhead, tried to support cow killing or animal killing from the pages of the Vedas, and that is not being done by the modernized sannyasis. Lord Buddha had to reject the authority of the Vedas altogether. This is simply technical, and had it not been so, he would not have been so accepted as the incarnation of Godhead, nor would he have been worshipped in the transcendental songs of the poet Jayadev, who is a Vaishnava Acharya. Lord Buddha preached the preliminary principles of the Vedas in a manner suitable for the living being. And so also did Sankaracharya, to establish the authority of the Vedas. Therefore, both Lord Buddha and Acharya Sankara paved the path of theism, and Vaishnava Acharyas, especially Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, led the people in the path towards a realization of going back to Godhead. We are glad that people are taking interest in the nonviolent movement of Lord Buddha, but will they take the matter very seriously and close the animal slaughterhouses altogether? If not, there is no meaning to the Ahimsa cult. Srimad Bhagavatam was composed just prior to the beginning of the age of Kali, about 5,000 years ago. Lord Buddha appeared about 2,600 years ago. Therefore, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Buddha is foretold. Such is the authority of this clear scripture. There are many such prophecies, and they are being fulfilled one after another. They will indicate the positive standing of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is without trace of mistake, illusion, cheating, and imperfection, which are the four flows of all conditioned souls. The liberated souls are above these flaws. Therefore, they can see and foretell things which are to take place on distant future dates. Jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So very nicely explained here the purpose of Lord Buddha, how Lord Krishna incarnates in the form of Lord Buddha, who propagated and even denied the Vedas just to get clear of this misuse of that statement. In the Vedas, killing animals, they sacrifice the animal, not like a slaughterhouse. Especially in places in Calcutta, they have this Kali Puja, yeah, near Hooghly, near that railway station, famous railway station. Kali Puja, they supposed to be puja, but it's not puja anymore. It's like slaughter, yeah, slaughtering, killing the animals to fulfill their taste buds, their palate, just because of the uncontrolled senses, the tongue. So in the beginning of Kali Yuga, yes, in the beginning of Kali Yuga, 2,600 years ago, so Lord Buddha appeared, and it mentions in the Srimad Bhagavatam where is that place and who's the mother, specifically in Gaya, in Bihar. Lord Buddha means the enlightened one. Enlightened one means self-realized, in a sense, yes. Lord Buddha is in the Jiva Tattva, is Satya Avesh Avatar. Again, like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada also is Satya Avesh Avatar.
Lord Jesus.
Huh?
Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus, yes. And Haridas Thakur, and Lord Brahma,
Pritu.
Prithu Maharaj, yes, of all the monarchs, he is the king. Yes, the four Kumaras, they also Satyabesh avatar. In the category of Jiva. But says here also that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, again, his incarnation is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But then he is also mentioned as the Supreme Lord, both ways. So this is, but at the same time, this is considered to be useful what they did, like even Sankaracharya, to those who are in the mode of ignorance, they need to be elevated as well. Followers of Lord Shiva, considered to be in the mode of ignorance, but they can be elevated by following the Vedas. The Vedas, Prabhupada says, compared to our mother. If you want to know who is the father and who is the perfect person to ask, you don't go outside and ask everyone, hey, do you know my father? Have you seen my father? Do you know what he looks like? Obviously, if they saw your father, then may be able to describe, but more likely, no. The mother will be able to describe. So the Vedas divided into three sections so that eventually one will ultimately come to the pure goodness. There are other literatures like Mahabharata, especially meant for the Dvija Bandhus, those who are not really exemplifying being Brahmanas, but belonging to a Brahmana family, just for the sake of following rules and regulations and not knowing why they're following. And mostly they're not following. So they're called Dvija Bandhus. For the Sudras, that means the fourth class in the society, who their main duty is to help or give support or assist or to serve the other three higher divisions, namely the Vaishyas, Kshatriyas, and the Brahmanas. This is the Vedic culture. So Lord Buddha, he came to dissuade the those who are using excuse of having puja to eat flesh, because to eat flesh is mentioned also in the Vedas how to do it. To be a karmi, when we say he's a karmi, that means he must be following the karma kanda section of the Vedas, not necessarily a materialist. Materialists, they don't care any rules and regulations. They just being under the dictations of the modes of material nature, especially mode of ignorance and passion. So Lord Buddha is like a trick again. It's transcendental. And it says here, those who worship the Lord, especially in the form of Lord Buddha, he made the faithless faithful to him by the mercy of Lord Buddha. They worship him, even though his propagation of the teachings is that not according to the teachings, the conclusion of the Vedas. It's not directly saying that God is a person, but sunyavadi. Sunya means what? Nothing, zero, void, empty, space, vacuum, shallow, or hollow. Hollow is better. Hollow. Shallow, that means there's something still, right? Yeah. So it's a trick that he did. He deluded the atheists. Because it says here, such atheists who followed his principles did not believe in God, but they kept their absolute faith in Lord Buddha, who himself was the incarnation of God. So it's a transcendental trickery. that even the atheists, they worship Lord Buddha. But worshipping the Lord, even as in the form of Lord Buddha, elevates themselves eventually. So the Lord can do this, not the modern day charlatans who will propagate their own doctrines. These are the last. Sankaracharya also. Then he counteracted Lord Buddha philosophy. Yes, there is an absolute, but he is the combined aggregate of everything. But he doesn't have a feature. He doesn't have a form. Then comes in the Mayavad philosophy, that everything is Maya. Mayavad. Everything is material. Even the absolute form of the Lord is Maya. Even Bhakti is Maya.
Murti is Maya.
Murti is Maya, of course. Absolutely. These are just temporary representations. And then everything is like a kichiri. Hopefully it's a nice kichiri. Mixed up, mashed up. Mix and match. Mix and match. But no, there's some distinction. So then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in. The Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he made the philosophy so easily understandable with that Achintya Veda Veda Tattva. Tattva, truth, that we are simultaneously one with Krishna, the jivas. Yes, in quality, that in quantity, Lord Krishna is unlimited. Prabhupada says, we're also a small Krishna. It's like a small quantity of gold. And there is the mine of gold. Gold mine. You can get chunks, big chunks of, not nuggets anymore, it's like boulders of gold. But that exists in our universe. There's some places like that. So, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he synthesized all of this. There's so many Vaishnava traditions, Vaishnava teachings, acharyas. There's the Sri Sampradaya, the Rudra Sampradaya. There is also the Sampradaya from the four Kumaras. Our head of Sampradaya is Lord Brahma. Sam, the head of Sampradaya, is Lord Shiva. Rudra Sampradaya. We say Rudra. Manu Prabhu, when you say Rudra, who is Rudra?
Shiva.
There you go. Vaishnava Sampradayas. Sri Sampradaya also. Sri, when you say Sri,
Lakshmi Devi.
there you go. But ultimately, the head is Lord Krishna. He's the fountainhead. And all of these different arrangements arranged in such a way that everyone is serving him. He's just only enjoying playing with his cowherd boyfriends. Everything is running. It's like we've read the quadruple expansion of the Supreme Lord. Everything is going on according to as Prabhupada says, yes, this yuga, this age, we're in Kali Yuga. So in Kali Yuga, this is considered to be the not so admirable age. But within Kali Yuga, there is also golden age. Within the age of iron, there is a golden age. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan will be flourishing, and it will be the main religion for the next 10,000 years. One of the brothers, the pujaris in Mayapur, Jananivas Prabhu says, you know Jananivas Prabhu, right?
Okay.
He's so transcendental. He's there, but he's not there with us. He's traveling with Braja Vilas Prabhu, friends from Mayapur. He says when the temple of Vedic Planetarium will be inaugurated, that'll be in the beginning of 10,000 years, golden age. Because the chanting of the holy name of the Lord will be heard more. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's glories will be heard more. Where is the OVP? Land of Gauranga. It'll be like Vrindavan, famous. Vrindavan is famous, right? All over the world, isn't it? We were walking in New York to attend the Ratha Yatra. There is this UPS truck, what's the color of UPS truck? Brown, right? Brown. FedEx is like white or something with orange. So somebody says, Radhe, Radhe! Oh, we're walking in New York. What is this? We're walking in New York and somebody's saying Radhe, Radhe, right in the middle of the street. It's like, Prabhupada's mercy, right? Now, obviously, it's all Prabhupada's mercy in being a Sakshavesa avatar. But his purpose is preaching. Lord Buddha is also preaching in this way. He's telling you, there's no Vedas, okay. This has to be stopped. This following of the Vedas. To kill the animals, to eat. You see, this is genius of Krishna. To send someone like that. And then Prabhupada was sent also by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Krishna to spread the holy name, that in every town and village my name will be heard, will be chanted. So this only proof that the Vedas, when they say something, statement, it cannot be refuted because they're all coming from Vyasadeva, another Satyavesha avatar. Is an empowered incarnation, Jiva Tattva also, in the category whereby he's the literary incarnation. And he managed to write all of this by having Ganesh to scribe. Ganesh Ji. And when you enter a house of like a devotee or let's say followers of Sanatan Dharma, they will have Ganesh in front of the door. He removes the obstacles to the path of bhakti. That's why he says in Nectar of Devotion that one can also worship Ganesh Ji. But then in Chicago, they asked Prabhupada if they can worship Ganesh. Prabhupada says, yes, but then you must produce some gold and give to me. You must produce some gold equivalent with that worship. And they figure out it's almost impossible to do it. But when we worship Lord Krishna, when we worship Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, automatically we're also pleasing them, all these different demigods, because they help us also. They're empowered as well. Just we cannot even move our eyes. Blinking of the eyes is under the control. Evacuating is under the control. Tasting something, hearing, seeing, these are all under the control of higher energy. And that means the demigods. So they're empowered as well. So Krishna is the source of all incarnations. He is the fountainhead. Everything emanates from him. And being Lord Buddha, uh, to make the faithless faithful is amazing. How the rejection of the Vedas by Lord Buddha was adopted in order to save people from the vice of animal killing, as well as to save the poor animals from the slaughtering process of their big brothers who clamor for universal brotherhood, peace, justice, and equity. Yes. They're saying that, oh, it should not be, thou shall not murder. If it's thou shall not murder, then yes, that's another thing. But thou shall not kill, they don't accept that it is meant for everyone, all the living beings, and for, again, for the taste of eating flesh, they committing sinful activities. And Prabhupada was saying, yes, they don't care about the animals, but nowadays they don't also care about the soul within the body of a mother. They will unhesitatingly, they will kill the child within the womb. This is definitely more sinful. Abortion, knowingly that there's already an alive person within the body. Unimaginable what kind of karma they will receive. And the mother, Prabhupada is saying, the mother and the daughter, they will have conspiracy. Mother and the daughter, because the mother will agree what the daughter decides to abort the child. There's a conspiracy between the two to kill the child unhesitatingly. No. So it's very, very abominable. Now, not just killing animals now they're killing human beings. That's what it says here. Killer of the soul. The killer of the soul. Killer of the soul is the one who not able to understand the purpose of human form of life. Yeah, missing the chance to be redeemed and not to come back again. Redeemed means complete, clean slate, purified. Because this is our chance, the human form of life. Animal form, how can they talk about this? How can they understand tattva? They're not able to. The Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it so easy just by joining the Sankirtan mission, chanting of the holy name, thanking Krishna Prasadam. Again, the whole package, coming to the mandir. Make oneself be purified by all of this, reading Srila Prabhupada's books. Everything is being provided. Nothing that Srila Prabhupada or our spiritual master has left out. Is there anything left out for us not to go back home, back to Godhead? No, everything is there. But we're not taking advantage of it. We try. We should try. Like last night, I was playing the cartons. There's this one um, devotee. And she said, I will try. Yeah, that's all. That's the best. All we can do. Just try. Is that right, Manu Prabhu?
Yes.
Try and try until you succeed. But we will become successful. But we have to do it. We have to perform tapasya. Prabhupada says tapasya is indeed very important in the process of going back to Godhead. Tapasya, unwillingly, we don't want to do it, but unwillingly we have to do it. Because we want to achieve a higher goal. And it doesn't come so easy. So these different incarnations of the Supreme Lord gives us the different functions, activities the Supreme Lord can perform. Only to, again, attract us or invite us. Even the atheists are being invited by Lord Buddha. That's amazing, huh? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the more we are unqualified to the process, that is our qualification. What is our qualification? A little bit of faith that ultimately becomes big fire. Bhakti. Okay, we stop here. Is there any question or comment?
Just I remembered when they say try,
Yeah.
you become successful. Prabhupada says, like by drinking, you become a drunkard. Similarly.
That's right. There is no overindulgence in bhakti. Prabhupada says, if you eat fruits, you will never be full. You're not feeling that you're full when you eat fruits.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do bhakti, there's no way that we can think, oh, okay, that's enough. No, we just keep going. And you don't feel that you're doing, but you're doing. It becomes natural. Because yes, bhakti means all the senses becomes activated, alive to serve the Supreme Lord. Mm-mm. Yes, sir.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Comment.
Krishna. Comment, yes.
Translation.
Mm-mm.
Lord Buddha appeared in Gaya
Got it.
in Bihar. But if you go to Nepal,
Yeah.
a place called Lumbini,
Uh-huh.
and that's the actual birthplace of Lord
Of
Buddha.
Lord Buddha.
The ruins are there
Yeah.
from 2,500 years ago.
Sure.
And the whole place is thousands, with hundreds and hundreds every day, hundreds and hundreds of Buddhists from all over the world go there as the birthplace of Lord Buddha.
Yeah, sure.
So
How?
the answer is, and actually you see big sign, Buddha was not born in India, he was born in Nepal.
Okay.
They make it very, very evident that it's Nepal. So the thing is that Lord Buddha appeared in Gaya because it was in Gaya that he got enlightened. He took his birth, spiritual birth in Gaya. That's the answer.
Yeah. Well, we may say, if from Gaya means it's from Gaya. Like you say, I'm from Vancouver. So we will not take it as we will just accept the way the Bhagavatam says. Whatever they say there, that they can say. Yeah.
But it's a type of birth, right?
No,
Because
well, we cannot.
speculate.
Yes, we cannot say that. It's like you say, oh, Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a place of Lord Krishna. He's from Vrindavan. So he's from there. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is from Mayapur, Navadvip. So he's from there. So when we say Lord Buddha is from Gaya, so what does that mean? He's not from there, no, he's from there. He's from there. Well, how can we refute that? We cannot say, oh yeah, that's where he became enlightened. But didn't say that. Did he say that? Huh?
No, but the evidence is in.
You see, there are many Buddhas as well.
This
Yeah,
is Siddhartha.
in every Kali Yuga, there is a Buddha. Okay. So some of these places, it's like in Ahobilam, Lord Nrsimhadev appeared. That is in our planet Earth. How is that? The Lord Nrsimhadev also appeared in the heavenly planets. That's where it happened. Because Hiranyakasipu usurped the throne of King Indra. So that's in the heavenly planets also. So different kalpa, different place, the Lord. But only in Vrindavan, Lord Krishna appeared. So now this Lord Buddha that we are talking, we are discussing, he says, he's from Gaya. So how can I say he's not? It didn't say there anything else. That, he became enlightened in that place. That's why he's from there. He did not say that.
Yes, it's such a Rajas.
That's the problem of these scholars. They get so many informations, but then we have to weigh also. How do we ascertain really? Because there's so many informations coming in. So many research has gone. So who do we really accept? Ours is this is the praman from the scriptures. The main praman is Srimad Bhagavatam. Amala Purana, this is spotless Purana. That's why the Mahabharata was written again. But Paramahamsa, for the Paramahamsa, the Srimad Bhagavatam, those who doesn't have any envy, they can recite and study the Srimad Bhagavatam. Those who still have envy, then they will not understand this subject matter. So we accept what the Bhagavatam says. And they may say whatever they wish to say. That's fine. That's okay. Krishna can be anywhere. Lord Buddha can be anywhere. Narad Muni can be anywhere. But yes, our main evidence will be Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Oh, we didn't have the Zoomland.
Zoomland?
But
We missed the Zoomland. No, don't worry. I recorded it. That's why I have this on YouTube. And Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Go, Shitana Premanandi, Hari Hari Bo. Lord Buddha ki Jai Ho. Without Lord Buddha, I will not be here today. When my father, he will introduce me to his friends in his last days. Oh, this is my son. He's like, like Buddha. He's following like Buddha or something. Because in the Philippines, they can relate easier in Buddha. So
In Chinatown also.
in China,
We would go in Harinam
Yes.
as when I was brahmachari.
Uh-huh.
And the people would, the Chinese people would really respect us.
Oh, yeah,
as
they
being
say Buddha.
represented,
Yes, yes,
they were Buddhist monks
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
That's right. It's good.
Yeah.
Because they get credit, pious
Don't have any
credit.
comments. Yeah.